Time for a first alert weather forecast. Here's Katie.
All right, this is what I got for you.
Okay.
When I have a rain to talk about, I typically start it with the word all right. So I'm trying to prepare you for more rain, because that's what we have for the next couple of days. Rain this morning will turn to showers this afternoon and evening. Then we'll have a bit of a break, maybe a few scattered showers through the morning, and then it'll pick back up in the afternoon. 41 and gusts up to 26 right now in the Salem area. Do you notice all the lightning that's just offshore there with this system that's coming through? We have a break from the showers right now in many areas along the coast. None of these lightning strikes have made it. Some have come close. Some are right in there. We go. You see those, but nothing that we're indicating or detecting that have actually hit or made their way on shore. You get a little closer in here, you can see the heaviest band of rain coming right through here as it moves slowly, but a bit up to the northeast. More for us today. Here's what we've had so far. You can tell, obviously, it's been the rainiest at Florence, and then we sort of decrease our numbers as we go north. Salem has the most for the metro and valley areas at almost 0.4 of an inch. Finally have some accumulation for today, so that March number needs to go up there. That was from this morning, so we'll let that process there, but we're definitely more than 3/4 of an inch for the month so far. Not quite to the typical, which is just about 1.25 inches. Here's what I was talking about. You'll notice that from about 10 o'clock on, we'll have breaks. We might even have a time where the sun pops through for a bit this afternoon, and then we go overnight with a few scattered showers, and then by 1 o'clock tomorrow, that next band comes in, keeps us pretty wet until the evening. Still snow on the Cascades, but not expecting coast range snow. And then it just scattered break up for us all the way through till we get to Wednesday morning, and that's when we start to dry out. How much rain are we looking at? Well, off and on through today, you can see not too much, maybe another 0.3 of an inch or so for today, and then that break till tomorrow afternoon. For the next 3 days, we're looking at about 1 inch or maybe a little closer to 1 1/10 inches. For the day, we're expecting low 50-degree temperatures for most everyone, maybe a couple upper 40s on the west side of the Cascades, and we get into some mid 40s, maybe low 40s for the higher elevations. Staying wet off and on through Tuesday. Wednesday, we transition to dry, but still chilly. And then we start warming up as we go through Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Right now, it looks like Friday could be our first 70-degree temperature of the season. Deb?